Sup, dude? Can't talk to any of you? Oh well, good job keeping things going. There were some level 1 areas. Level 3. Don't have clearance for that yet. Sector elevator. Oh, that's for the cafeteria. That's essentially where it was. Maybe there wasn't as many level 1 areas as I thought. Ah, here we go. Objects of power and their power utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals power natural abilities. We call these individuals power utilitarians. Words. The potency of these abilities depend on the power utilitarian. Using the blank object of power as an example, some power utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of blank, while others are only capable of a little as blank. For more information, what exactly determines the individual's power natural competence is unknown, but it's largely believed that some blank exists within the body that, like all muscles, can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I've officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished power utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Dallin is still considering this request. Oh, this was by Emily Pope. I need to keep in mind the names of the people. And some goodies. I just saw, yes! Let's go and speak with... I do kind of like how people are just taking a moment and chill. And there's some rooms here that have nothing going on. I don't understand why we're getting the hiss talk here. Ah, well.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Before that, reading. Completed by Emily Pope. Analysis of the hiss threat part 1. Confidential. Internal encounters with the entity known as the hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the hiss are able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Dallin had been distributed over the past weeks was not infected by this corruption. The only known exception is the fact that the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I dismiss this theory. Interesting that she considered it. My final observation comes from Miss Fadden herself. She was able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss's corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seemed to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Bridge file blank for full report. It's very bad organizing all your files on, blanking everything out. Like, this full report might not exist. Simply, she's just making herself seem more important because it's like, oh yeah, just check out the other report. They can't say which because confidential, but
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone.
Whoa.
Salvador? He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well.
Thank you.
All that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Sounds like a plan. Huh. Whoa! 4 ability points received. Directorial override. Oh, Great, unlock new abilities from the nearest control point. You've got something new to say.
Hi, Jesse.
Sup? My performance on Mars could be crafted in the nearest control point. You don't have
Thanks,
anything new
Emily.
to say.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Someone's singing? You okay?
Bring me back anything good?
No.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
And I'll stop wasting
let
your
me
time.
know.
Maybe. Haven't decided yet.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
We work in the Bureau of crazy dang shit happening. I wouldn't put past a lot of things. Right, abilities. Oh, so just health up, energy up, melee damage, ooh, launch damage. Milestone worlds, weapon form slot, personal mod slot. Okay. I mean, there's something to be said about hitting things harder. I think I'm going to do 2 into this. And then... Oh, that was 3? I thought it was 2. Whoops. Mods. Oh, okay. Whoa. Construct a random weapon mod. Oh. Hi, 2 mods. I don't have a threshold remnant. Construct Shatter. Shatter is a high stopper power with a scatter shot. Grouped enemies at close range. Requires material source. You know what? Let's make a new form. I kind of just want to upgrade. There's any point right now. Oh, I can only have 3 at a time, it seems. Kill enemies using melee. Kill his guards. Kill enemies without dying. Using grip. I don't have that. Okay. And then outfits.
Hope has asked us to document these incantation, as she calls it.
You mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
Okay. Well. Let's put that on. Personal mods, I think we only got extra energy. So this is now opened up.
Work. Meet me in the maintenance.
That's the janitor dude.
Where's Marshall? Trench. How come no one's taking charge here?
You didn't hear? Trench is dead. There's a new director. Apparently.
Yo, that's me.
New director?
What's up?
Who the fuck is it?
Me.
Did they neutralize Trench?
Keep your voice down.
I want to see what this guard is. Switch weapon forms. Very much like a shotgun. How did I miss this? Rising cost for AOE response, updating the mold. Eradication efforts, upcoming annual. Oh, the mold is probably the stuff that's blocking me in the other places. New supply of coffee filters for the fire veg. Please be prepared. Thank you for your time. Oh, that's one I know. I'll activate it just to make sure.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1.
Yeah.
Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
I doubt we're gonna find anything to fight this way. There was this. Agent Death Notification. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potus, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potus, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. We sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His efforts will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours. I wonder if that has anything to do with the scissors. And the note on how to talk about things. This wasn't here. Oh, this is just straight up better. To all executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget, so as long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscure from security in scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will not be gained by the U.S. Treasury. Then they will be gained by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. That is will skip over us, as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Interesting. And this is to the hotline. That would have been nice to, know of before. A place I want to investigate. Boardroom.
If we stay here, we're just gonna end up turning Hiss.
The building lockdown is in effect to keep the Hiss quarantined. We couldn't open the doors even if we wanted to.
So we're stuck here with the monsters.
Yep.
Left to die.
Nope. Have more faith in me, man. I want to get to the cafeteria area because I feel like that might be an area where I could fight some peoples. I saw something. That's the radio again. Nothing going on with that radio. Ah, ah, ah. Dang it. You'd think you would want to get rid of you. That seems like something spawned. Oh, I need to kill people with melee. Still can't go this way? Nope. That kill without dying. Oh, no. There we go. Ho! Game was just like, no to him. Should be another one somewhere. Are you any good with shields? He is. The scatter is good against shields. Okay, I'm glad I did that. Shelter there. I'm gonna push on because I think there's a control thing over here. And of course, more people to kill is not a bad thing. Do like this melee. Something utterly satisfying about it. Not only these aren't guards. These are the rangers, so not getting that one. Man, there's a lot here. Not necessarily complaining. Although it would be nice if some of these were the guards. There's two. Whew. Weapon armor damage. That sounds like it could be useful. Sure. There we go. Nice and simple. So can I activate these quests anywhere? Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh. Collect reward. No health boost. Kill grip enemies with headshots. I'll go with this because it seems simple enough. Just kill a bunch of people. Let's get back to business. To get some, you know, stuff, plot stuff done, I guess.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Can I like just interject and be like, hey, I'm the new director?
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Yeah. Also suspicious. Pony. I do wonder how often I get the level ups or the abilities. Could be a plot related thing. Because I don't see any like gauge, but I haven't really looked. Just personal mods. Damage while low on health. That's a lot of damage.